Hello, it's Ben Davis here from the Victorian branch of the AWU. I'm the State Secretary. In recent times you will have heard about the federal and state government assistance packages at Alcoa, and they were huge announcements. 4-year assistance packages from both the state and federal governments, as well as a 5-year power deal that hopefully will ensure that Alcoa stays in Portland at least for those 5 years and potentially for a lot longer. And those agreements are important, and the role of the AWU in that was to try and save the jobs of our members, which I'm quite proud to say we've managed to do. A lot of people don't understand and realise is that the Portland economy and all of the people that live there are so incredibly reliant on Alcoa. Portland is far more economically reliant on Alcoa than Newcastle ever was on BHP, than Geelong ever was on Ford or Alcoa Point Henry. We've commissioned a couple of reports on the journey about this, that if the 600 direct jobs at Alcoa had been lost, and that was a likely proposition 6 months ago, that the knock-on effect would probably see between about 2,000 and 2,500 jobs across southwestern Victoria be lost as well. So it's really hard to overstate how important that deal is for the Alcoa workforce, their families, their community. We can't devastate our local communities by continuing to see what we've seen before, which is large manufacturers closing shop and either heading offshore or just heading into the ether. We've got to protect our heavy manufacturing to make sure that it can make the transition through to renewables. And in the case of an aluminium smelter, that's actually really difficult. So you'll remember 18 months ago, Elon Musk built a big bugger battery, that's my technical term, out the back of Adelaide. That was supposed to be, and is in many respects, is the sort of saviour of the power supply in great parts of South Australia. Aluminium smelters use so much electricity that Elon Musk battery, when fully charged, would power the aluminium smelter in Portland for 10 minutes. Aluminium uses a gargantuan amount of electricity, but it also plays a quite critical role in stabilising the grid. So the half a dozen aluminium smelters around Australia, when there is storms or when there's bushfires, and a lot of people are using electricity all at the same time, not just for air conditioners or heaters at home, but industrial users as well, particularly during summer, the smelters have an ability to curtail production, which decreases the amount of electricity they use. And Alcoa is about 12% of the Victorian grid, which means that more electricity is then available for the other uses around Victoria and indeed around the country if you look at the industry as a whole. That's really important because it stabilises our electricity grid. It stabilises the amount of electricity that we can use in houses and in businesses. It also keeps prices down because, funnily enough, the spot price for electricity is at its highest when the most people want to use it. It's a simple demand and supply proposition. So a large part of the federal government assistance for Alcoa is about recognising the role that they play in stabilising the grid. But above and beyond all of that and the technical economic terms and the electricity economics, the key feature is that 600 jobs have been saved and a community has been saved with it.